speaking about the future, is it possible for Indonesia to become one of the largest team in the world in a matter of football?
Not the next 20 years.
First of all, I would like to thank you for having with us. Now you are like some sort of hero for Indonesian because you are the coach of the national team. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel as hero, of course not. You know, I went on my way of working as I did in the past. So I try to be always straight, but also fair to all of the guys around me or working with me. And sometimes, and important always to the players, to be honest to the players and things like that. So I'm not a hero. I'm only the head coach of the national team. And of course we changed something. Maybe a little bit new in Indonesia. It means there's consequences, there's discipline. All these things was maybe not in the past in this way. And thanks God we got some success with this. But this is the only way in sport when you have a group of 35 persons, means 25 players and 10 staff. Everyone must keep discipline. Head coach included, of course. If I have no discipline, the federation will kick me out.
But
of course.
But no one object about your how you manage the team, the discipline and etc. You have very strict schedule, right, for them?
Yeah, but I'm fine to the young players and to the old players. It makes no difference. The young players and the old players have the same rights and duties. Of course, I cannot speak to a young player who has no children. Like with like Bambam Pamungkas, who has three kids, so it's another way of talking. But the principle is the same. On the field is the same. You know?
Why do you think that discipline has to come first, above all, a technique or teamwork or?
Because if not, then you are already destroyed from the first minute.
Really?
Yeah. If there's no discipline, then the players will come when they want. Everybody will do what they want. Today I go for training or not. We had a problem already. Yeah, players was a little bit sleeping, and especially Boas, my friend Boas. You know, I have nothing against Boas. He's a nice guy.
You're so hard for him. You do him unpleasant or?
No, he nerves me because he was already after the match against Uruguay. He did not show up next day training in the morning. But he was injured all the time, and despite that, I let him play. Was my mistake. I should not let him play. I should send him home.
Frankly, how do you feel, or what's your opinion about Boas?
He's a talented player. But he's like a you know, the youngest kid in the family has all rights. You know, something like that. He thinks he's a good player, very big star maybe in Papua and in Indonesia. And he has more rights than the others. Cannot. Not with me.
Is it because you already used the rule for discipline for Palestinian, for Kuwait, everywhere, Laos and Vietnam also.
Same. Look, in Laos, I kicked 2 players out because heavy discipline problems, and they play in the same position, left midfield. 2 players. It weakened us. We got weaker. But discipline number 1, not
technique.
No problem, kick out. And we have success despite them. Because the players feel the coach is strict, all the players are same. If I work hard, I have a good chance to play. If I'm not working lazy, I will be out. And if I have no discipline, I will be for sure out.
What's the difference between other national team that you have taken care of, have been managed, and Indonesian?
No,
what's
from
the
the
difference?
player side, there's no any difference.
There's no any difference?
Because you find everywhere players too easy to handle and the players not so easy to handle. But from the federation in Indonesia, I had in this 8 months I'm here, I had maybe 50 meetings. 50. The same time in Vietnam, I had maybe 5, 6, 7 meetings. You understand? I have so many meetings. I have maybe I have 100 meetings. You know? Even when you go for lunch, it is a meeting. You know?
You irritate.
So many talkings and so many things here. Everyone wants to talk. Everyone has something to say. This is a little bit new for me, but I can handle it. It's no problem. Finally, it's no problem for me because most of the people are nice.
Did you already object about that? We have so many meetings. What's the point?
Yeah, but look, I'm working with people, so they are used to have meetings. You know, for them it's very normal. For me as a coach, it's not so normal, but I have also no problem with this. It's also for me it's okay.
Not only for the team, but also for federation and others. You well known as a strict person. I don't intervene about my work and etc.
Yes.
It's important for you.
Yes. If someone thinks, let me say example, a president of a federation thinks he must pressure me, then I will let him know that we have to finish the contract. It's very simple. But in the beginning here, the president gives some advice, something like that. I was not so happy with, but of course I never did it. I always go my way. And now finally he thought that the work is good and successful. It was only in the first weeks, in the beginning, you know. So, look, the most of the presidents are not football experts. It's not. I don't want to talk with the president about technique, because it is not his job. He is the president of the whole federation, and not we speak about offside or this player has a good left foot or right foot or something like that. It is not important.
Why we rarely see you smile? What's happened with smile and laugh and expression?
I tell you something. I'm such a funny guy, but you have no idea how funny I am.
Oh, really?
I am. Look, when I'm sitting with my friends in Austria, we are only joking. No, look, we have a meeting. Oh, no, not a meeting. We're sitting together. 5 minutes. Everybody is allowed to talk about his job. In the next 2 hours, we are joking and kidding and fun. And with my wife, I have now a relationship that we are more or less laughing the whole day. We enjoy life, and I enjoy with her, and we are kidding and laughing, and I make always jokes. I make her laughing, and it is so easy. Even my assistant coach, they know that how I am. The players sometimes they know.
You said after the last match, you said that unlucky we the better team didn't win. Can you explain about your statement?
Now look, in our group, we won against Malaysia after 0-1. We came back from 0-1 and beat them 5-1. A little too high. I said already. Second match, Laos. Also we had difficulties in the beginning, but also we could beat it clear. Third match, I made a tactic, a defensive tactic, but it doesn't suit our team. So after the 0-1, because in this time we already qualified. You know. So because we won the first 2 matches, so we changed the tactic after the 0-1, and of course with some luck we got 2 penalties. And but we could win higher later on. It was not deserved to win. I think a draw would be fine for both teams. However, then we had very difficult match against the physical stronger teams like Philippines, and we could beat them twice. Unfortunately, the first match was playing home. I prefer to play Manila, because then this team has to play more offensive and give us more space for counterattacks. But so we played twice at home against a very defensive team, tall players with 1.90 m and taller.
And give them advantage.
Give them a little advantage to play for counterattacks. And still they can play football, because it is not a team from the Philippines. It is an international team. It is an American, European, Australian, I don't know, mixed team, filled up with 2 players from maybe 2 players from the Philippines. And in the final, we have been the favorite. And I was, of course, never afraid. We respect, of course, the team, because they did not got goals against Thailand. They make it draws, 0-0. They won 2 times. They won 2-0 against Vietnam and play 0-0, I think, in Vietnam. So 3 matches, we did not receive 1 goal. And in the first match, the first hour, we had 1 goal chance by Bustoni.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. But the other team have also no goal chance. So first 1 hour was a typical match. I saw to Wolfgang, I said, this is a typical 0-0 match. But then was one mistake from one of our defenders.
Is it because the laser thing?
The laser was also sure. I don't tell you. I cannot tell you exactly how it was disturbing, but it was not good for our goalkeeper. It was not good for our defenders. For sure not. It cannot help you, right?
Yeah.
In your face cannot help. Huh?
Sure.
It can always be bad.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we had a break from 5 minutes, and this was a bad also. We don't need a break. It was all this was little advantage for Malaysia, plus the individual mistake happened. I don't blame players. Working people are allowed to make mistakes. But later on, after this 0-1, I got disappointed about the team because we play like chickens. We have no line in our game anymore. There was no one who could lead the team, and we are running around like we lost something. So we got very fast goals, again to very, very unlucky situations by deflections of the ball 2 times. But not only unlucky, also because we did not defend very well.
So the main reason why we lose because the technical thing or psychological thing.
Psychological thing was after the 0-1.
Psychological
it was
thing.
too fast, you know. You have no
so
idea
the first half,
thinking.
everything's
fine, everything
okay.
was running smoothly. But you have no time for thinking when you get a goal, and the players do not settle or let me work it out that they receive a goal. Okay, we got the goal, no problem. Let's continue playing, and suddenly get another one, and then you start again, and you get the third one. So you get confused a little bit.
That's the main reason.
Yeah.
Are there any factor like you know?
We have to learn to go down in an away match and still continue playing in a normal way. We could not do this because the second goal came too fast and the third goal came too fast. However, we have been able to change the match, and there are too much here because the first half we could lead easy with 3-0, easy. But the big problem again, individual, we missed a penalty. In a situation when you score the goal, you shoot them out of the stadium with 5 goals. I say that now because 2 months later, 1 month later.
The second leg also not the best performance that.
We play very well.
But
we play very well.
Very well.
We only have not the performance to score a goal. But we play well. We pressure them 45 minutes, never pressure before. It was one of the best matches we played. But again, we got a goal by individual mistake after around almost 60 minutes. So you have half an hour to go. You cannot change the match.
Right.
So, but the thing was, for me, I was quite happy with the team that they never give up. This fighting spirit that we prove in the training already, it counts. And we came back from 0-1 to win the match and make the people happy here to win it, also me, myself, despite we could not win the cup, but the better team lost.
But the main target would be SEA Games, right?
This year, yeah.
This is like your secondary target as a coach.
We have, of course, other targets. We have some matches with the Olympic team. It's coming this month and next month. And we have also World Cup qualifiers. But we know how far can we come with this.
Okay.
Olympic team maybe 1-2 rounds, maybe, because also the first opponent is very strong, Afghanistan. The World Cup qualifier, we don't know our opponent yet. Can be out after 1 round, 2 rounds, we don't know.
Okay.
So our target is local, is the SEA Games.
Seems like that some critics said that the main reason also why we lose because so many stuff, journalists, and also
it was disturbing. It was sure disturbing. It was a hype, for football. It was too much because I think in this way never happened before. Also with this happiness in this country about what we produce on the field, and also around the field, again discipline, everything was under control, let me say. And it was also for the journalists too. And everybody wants to have a cake, a piece of the cake. Of course, understandable, but it was too much, too many people in the hotels, all the time interview questions. And we have some players like Octa or the young guy from Netherlands.
Irfan.
Who got in 1 week, suddenly 2 weeks, he got superstars in Indonesia. Nobody knew them before, you know. So
because this country hungry for winning.
Okay, me too. I want to always win, but you cannot win always. Sport cannot win always. You have to learn to lose. But this country maybe lose too many times. Yeah, no, it's no joke. So it is time that they win something, and we are so close to win. Never have been so close to win a cup than this time, and we lost by individual mistakes only. So now it was disturbing. The journalists have been disturbing, but I will not blame the journalists because we lose the final. This would be stupid.
Yeah.
It cannot be.
This
cannot be. But in the future we have to handle it in a better way. We try now already to handle it better. But look, now we have training with the Olympic team, and there are every training around 15 people, journalists, 20, 30 something, watching the training
every day.
In Europe.
Okay.
In Europe, when you train with the Olympic team, no one follow up. Not one journalist will come to you. Maybe one in a month will be here to ask, news, no news, thank you, Baba. That's it. But what here happened again, it is incredible. It is unique for me. It's not happening in Vietnam in this way. In Vietnam already football mad, but now Indonesia more football mad than the Vietnamese. And this is good like this. It's okay. We have to put the public outside. There are so many. Then they are shouting, screaming, and they're running on the field and disturbing.
Take pictures.
And disturbing and take pictures everywhere.
Also with you.
Yeah, Southeast Asia is a photo country, no? If you go somewhere and you make mistake and say, okay, one photo, then bang, the people coming and 20 around you, it's okay.
This is
Sometimes it's a little bit too much.
Soccer is the most favorite, probably the most favorite sports in Indonesia.
In the world.
Yeah, in the world, and also in Indonesia.
Yeah, I know.
But for the 240 million people, it's so hard to find 11 people to win games.
Yeah, you know why? Because you have not a good youth development.
Oh, really?
Good youth work. Because when you have a good youth work, you players like now I have under 22 will come with better quality to my training. Quality means individual technique, individual skills. But some of the guys have not good individual skill because they start training football at 16, 17, maybe 15, and in Europe they start with 6. With 6 they go to the football field and play football. And you have to know, in Indonesia are 470 clubs. The president said at the last meeting, I think 470. Austria, 8.2 million people, 2,100 clubs. And every club has youth work. So this is clubs, but teams, maybe 10,000 teams. You understand? I'm living in a very small village. They have a first team, they have a reserve team, and maybe 1, 2, 3 youth teams.
So many.
So many. Yeah. You don't have it here. I see the youth working in Senayan on the fields. There are on Saturday morning or Sunday morning 80 kids or youth people on the field.
Teenager.
On one field, 80. This is no training, of course. It's good they are there, but how can they make suitable training? You cannot improve skill there.
So the main problem is in infrastructures, and also the blueprint.
Coaches, suitable coaches, good coaches with good training.
How you consider coach as a ideal coach? Or
the coach is the leader of the group, 35 persons. He has to deal with the players. He has to deal with the staff. He has to deal with the club or federation, president, etc. And he has to deal with the press. He has to deal with the public. This is the coach. It's not so easy. But when you are getting older like me, you can handle it very easy. It's not difficult, really difficult. But for young guys, it's a lot of stress. But this is a coach.
Have you ever been served in a military service like army.
No, I don't like military service.
But you are.
I was young and I have to go to military, and after 6 days I retire. I have a problem here. Okay, go play football. And yeah, it's no joke.
But it seems.
I don't like military. The world should be without military if the people are nice and.
Hey, here.
Yeah,
But
many people want.
but you like conduct training like a military person.
No.
You know
No.
the discipline.
But the discipline you have, if you make a sport like this, or in your family, in the family you also need some discipline, right? You cannot do what you want when you're married and you have children. You have to take care for them. Sometimes you have a free space. You can do what you want. On the field, you give some orders. If you don't give orders, then nobody knows what to do, and you have a chaos on the field. The chaos we don't need. And this is not military. There are orders. I want to see them because we want to have success. We want to improve. So I'm very strict on these orders, of course. But there's not far away from military. We're joking. We have fun. But look, 1.5 hours or 2 hours. Why we need to joke in 2 hours? There is no space for joking. There is only space for working. Be tough. Do your job.
And you're also not a man of the party.
No. Parties.
Yeah.
Political.
No. Party like hang out, talk. No.
No, I like to sit with friends, but I only go in restaurants, drink my glass beer or wine, have a good food, have a nice talk, funny talk, only funny talk, only kidding and laughing, and that's it. This is my way of life.
Now, coach, for your target, yourself, how far would you go with this team?
What do you mean?
You know.
Would you go? In which case? What case?
Yeah, winning.
We want to win, but not in any case. I don't want to win by cheating someone. You can win by play brutal football and destroying football.
That's what happened in Indonesia. You said
so
a couple days
I
ago.
don't like this football in Indonesia. What I see in the clubs, because I see so many accidents, incidents. Yeah, incidents. I saw
Hooligan.
for 1 week, one player, it was a black one from Africa, I think.
Yeah.
Standing nose by nose to the referee, and he had no red card. And I cannot understand the referee. What for is he so afraid? Show him red card, send him out. In Indonesia, normally in the matches, should be 2 to 3 red cards every match. Every match. So many bad fouls.
On your opinion?
Yes, in my opinion. Because when I see so many matches, English football, international football, at home, every day I see international football. Every day.
Yeah.
But besides I go out, huh?
Yeah.
Once or twice a week I go out.
Yeah.
But I'm looking football so many matches. You cannot see refereeing like in Indonesia or playing in this bad way like in Indonesia. This
Why? Because
football.
the referee is too attentive, or
too weak.
Too weak.
Okay. Too afraid to make decisions. And then the public run in, and the managers and the coaches and the presidents all put pressure on the
referee,
on the referee and the linesman. So they cannot handle the situation too many times, and they know it. They sure know it. I don't know how to change it. I don't know.
I hope the things can improve in the future. But speaking about the future, is it possible for Indonesia to become one of the largest team in the world in a matter of football?
Not the next 20 years. I tell you why.
20 years?
Yeah,
not
look,
even 20 years.
You need tall players to be successful. You cannot win with small players. You can reach a certain level, but you cannot win.
How tall? Like
look, of course, when you take Barcelona, they have maybe only 3-4 tall players. But we cannot speak about the best in the world because you cannot reach them. You know. But when you take an average team, you need 1.90 m tall goalkeeper in international football. You need central defenders with 1.90 m something. You need 1 or 2 midfield player tall. You need always tall people.
Yes.
Yeah. If you don't have every high ball is life danger for the defense. Same I had in Vietnam. I told them, but of course, when you give young kids already good nutrition, and they have maybe also the genes from the parents to grow, then you can change something, but it needs years.
Okay.
But first you need also the facilities.
So the
Training,
so guy as tall as I am is not an ideal type of.
But no problem with you when you are midfield player or on the side player.
Okay.
But you cannot play central defender or goalkeeper.
Okay.
Cannot win with you. Yeah, even I am as goalkeeper too small.
Oh, really?
I'm at 184. I'm too small. It's sure too small. In
It's
Europe, no chance.
Around 2 meters.
1 meter 90, something like.
1 meter 90.
1 meter 90.
It's quite hard to find.
But you have striker with 1 meter 95, so
Yeah.
he will beat you by heading. You understand?
Yeah, I know. So it's not chance for 20 years, you say?
Yeah, but look,
No chance for 20 years.
now we have World Cup 2022 in Qatar.
Yes.
They also want to change something, and I give an interview with them.
Mm-hmm.
They have to change the rules now. They have 11 years time.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't start, they have no chance on this World Cup with his own team because they are too small. They are living now 350,000 local people, maybe 211, maybe 700.
Okay.
And from 700 you can never beat. You get so many strong players to beat one in the top class in football. Cannot.
First, the physical stuff.
Yeah.
The second one
These are the training possibilities. Give them a good training, give them good coaches, give them
Facilities.
good goal, whatever, give them good food. But here, I heard about in Indonesia that players, when they get injured, the club don't care. They don't care about him. He's injured, out, finished. Not all clubs, of course.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
all. And when the players are here, always care about the players. Always. The player is number one. The health of the player is number one. Look, they are 20 years old, 22. I'm responsible about the health, whatever I can. You know, of course it can happen, an accident. But when I know he is injured, I will not force him to do something. He will make decision if he play. I don't feel his pain. Sometimes I make decision to give him a longer time of recovery. Because when he don't feel I want to play, then he play and get more injured. You know.
Then how far the team under your training could find a better result? Like what's the highest achievement that possibly could get?
Now look, you first of all you have to try to get number one in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Now we have a good status in Southeast Asia after this tournament.
Yep.
Not only the tournament results, also the way of playing is important. You can Vietnam won 2 years ago by luck the Suzuki Cup by luck.
By luck.
By luck.
But you are the coach.
No,
you
I wasn't the coach.
You were the coach.
Mr. Carlos
Okay.
was the coach.
The
Now
years
the coach,
before, yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. However, you need also luck.
Okay.
To win,
Okay.
But you have to try to get SEA Games is something else because they are only young players. So if one country has a very good youth development plan, they are favorite of this tournament because they are only young players. But for adults, like the Suzuki Cup, might be the talent and the facilities you provide for the players. Also for the youth, of course.
Now,
Yes.
is it possible?
The next is
yeah.
Asian
Yep.
Games,
Yeah.
Asian Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you at the moment lucky with a draw, you might have a chance to reach it, but it is unlikely. It is not sure. It's far away from sure. But the chance will be there.
What about the team that now you're taking care of? Is it possible that to?
It depends how long you can get the preparation.
Uh-huh.
Because, of course, all the clubs defend themselves. They say long preparation is not good because the players are far away and all these things. I can understand.
Yeah.
But from my experience in Vietnam and in Laos, and also here now, I know long preparation is better. Because they don't go back to the clubs and bring the bad habits from the club again back. Yeah, it is no joke. They have a lot of bad habits coming here. In the beginning, this under 22 team, they play like in the league match.
Yeah.
They make foul and they want it. What is it? There's no football. I don't need this. You know, you can change something if you have a longer preparation.
How long? For you?
Look, for me, let me say for the adults, if you have them 3 months or so in a piece, would be fine.
For the under 22?
No, yeah, but for under 22 we will have them now the whole year. No, not the under 22 because they will be changed to the under 23.
Three, yeah.
But maybe the half of the group we have at the moment will join us to Austria for the camp, for 2 months camp. Then we will come back, and we have to play, of course, we have to be on duty with the national team also.
So for your life, is the football become your only passion?
Yes.
You don't have any other,
No. When I was younger, and I have time, I like to play billiard.
Billiard?
Carambol only. The 3 balls, huh? Not the snooker.
Not snooker. Too many balls.
Yeah, no one, but snooker is something else. And tennis. It's
tennis.
My favorite sport for myself is tennis, because I'm only responsible about myself. I beat the opponent when I'm better, and I lose when he's better. And you don't need to cheat, nothing, very fair, everything is fine. It's a very good sport for me. But I cannot play because I have bad knees.
From what age you decide that you are involved in football professionally?
Professional?
Yeah.
Professional from, let me say, already thinking from when I was 16.
16?
Yeah, 16.
16. It's
because,
very young.
Yeah, I was going to one of the high schools, and I want to get something like architecture.
Yeah?
Yeah. But then I get very, very sticky with the club in Vienna. I was fed up about the to study, and I go to Vienna and play professional football. But I get married very, very soon. I was 19 years old. I get married, one child. My son is 42. I'm now married with my second wife.
Okay.
Yeah? And my kids are already 42 and 38 years old. So I was father with 22 years. I was responsible, and this responsibility is the line for my whole life. For my whole life to be responsible for anything. When I was a player, I took responsibility shooting penalty, shooting free kick, be the captain. When I was family, I'm like an old chicken about the kids, like this, always my hands. Still now about my kids, still now. It's normal for me. Take care for my wife and really take care.
So
not only take care a little bit. Huh?
So your life is never be like I do what I have to do, or I do what I want to do.
No, I want to do what I have to do.
No.
I have no problem with this. No. This is one of my way of life. If I cannot do this, I would not be happy. I would be unsure. I have to take care for my kids. It's very simple, very normal. And even for my friends. So it's necessary. Good relationship to the friends.
So it's a matter of commitment. You are the man of your words.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
And your words for Indonesia, is it possible we win the, SEA Games or?
No, I'm not the man who makes promises. I cannot promise if my players shoot the penalty in the goal or not. I cannot promise you. How can I? You look at the last match already. Fierman, he was such a great captain, such a very, very tough, good tournament. He missed a penalty. Nothing special for me. It's normal. Of course, when he put him in, the chances would be much bigger. But however, does not say when the ball is in that we win something.
By the way, what you said for Firma after the.
Nothing. I said continue. Let's go. Come on. Wake up. Chin up. Go on playing. We encourage him, huh? Not to fall in a hole, huh? Go on playing. But in the halftime, he said he had a little bit headache because of missing penalty. No problem. Go on. Unfortunately, this missing penalty, Firma did not play so well as usually. It was heavy for him.
He's been better.
No, okay, doesn't. He's a human. Huh? He's allowed to make one match little less than usually. But he was a great captain. And together with the team leader, with Pampan, they're a good couple. They helped me a lot outside the field. I don't see it, but I know it. So
now you have your under 20 now.
Under 22.
Under 23.
We call it Olympia team. Yes.
Okay. You happy with them now? This is the best team that you ever
No, I don't
get?
think it is the best team. At the moment it's the best, but I think we don't know all young players in Indonesia. We invited around 50 from a group from 70 or so. The assistant coaches, they choose it because I don't know the players. And the players who are playing regular in teams, first division, playing in the second division, wherever, regularly. And the talented player where we got knowledge and so on. So we choose from these 72 times 25 for selection, and now we have it around 25, 26.
How they perform so far?
So, like in any team you get, some of them are more talented, some of them are less talented, but in general you can see at almost all players the lack of youth development training. Passing, stopping, movements, and so on. All what a coach sees is easy to see for a coach. They are missing, and many players are missing it.
If you have more time, would it make you happy if you scout yourself young people?
But
it's impossible.
It is impossible. We have our scouting department, and they have to do it in the future. They do already at the moment, but there was a little bit short time for them because there was no league during the SEA Games, and before there was no league. Especially second division started somewhere in January. And from the other players from first division we know a lot, but we did not know all. So now we have on the training 25 players, minus Okto of course, who left.
Okay.
And they will be not the last of the team, but for the Olympic team might be the last for the first match, Turkmenistan, because later we are searching players for the under 23 team.
So let me get this straight. There's a closed door for Okto now?
No, it's not a closed door, but
still
there
have
will be some
opportunity.
no, there will be some consequences, of course. No, there is also not a closed door for Boas, because Okto, example, he was enormous under pressure from, according to what he told us, from his manager. This I cannot understand because on 24 October there was a meeting in a hotel here in Jakarta with the presidents and the sport department called Mr. Joko is the chief of this, and all presidents agree that we can take out the Olympic team players and the under 23 team player for the whole year. So now I want to take them out and they want to take them back. There's something wrong. Their excuse is, they said, because I let Mega Kurnia play for Arema one match. It is not really the same because they asked for Mega 10 days in advance. And he was not show up because he did not show up. He played on Wednesday and came on Thursday. It means after 3 days. And now Okto came on Monday, and on Tuesday we got a letter to let them for that Sunday match. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. This is, and however, they cannot decide if a player stay with us or not. They should, take it like it is. And so, no, it's our right now because you do this, then I also can do this. This is not. No. It's not every.
Things like this irritate you.
Irritate me, yes, because I can see that, of course, at the clubs, especially in this case, it irritates me because there is a former national team coach on the work, and he should know the rules a little bit. But now he don't care about the national team. He only care about his club. Also to understand, but say me something, but I will not tell you here.
Okay. Simple. Now, as a national hero, you are a true national hero for Indonesia. What's the hilarious thing that you ever get?
What do you mean hilarious? What does it mean in English? Hilarious.
Yeah, crazy, bizarre thing. That.
Yeah, I got bad things, but I cannot tell you. It's not good. No, it's not. I can tell you private later.
Okay.
I got some very special things, and it was not please
you.
Nice. No,
it's not please you.
It was very unpleased, but okay. We handled all these things. The rest is very normal because I don't smile when the people want me to smile, so they stay a little bit away from me.
Okay.
Because they think he looks always bad, he must be bad. Something like that.
This is one of the best self-defense mechanism for you.
Yeah, but you have to know, my assistant coach Wolfgang gave me good advice. I said, look, I was with my wife for 4 days holidays after the tournament in Bali. He said, look, I'm already now afraid to go to the airport and the people want to have photos, so many. I don't have a problem with few photos.
Yes.
Of course not. But there are so many. He said, oh, it's easy for you. You only take sunglasses and you smile. Nobody can recognize you. It was not too bad for me, man.
And you practice that?
No, of course not.
No.
Of course not.
Well, Coach, anyway, thank you very much for having with us. Thank you very much for what you did for the national team, and also we are looking forward the great another achievement for national team.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.